A wealthy man and his wife stand in their lavish home, a moment frozen in time, a grand painting, or something far more mysterious, a hidden signature, a ghostly presence, a single candle still burning, while the others are out. Some believe this is a simple wedding portrait, but others, they say it's a message from beyond the grave. Welcome to the mystery of the Arnolfini Portrait. This masterpiece, painted in 1434 by Jan van Eyck, is one of the most analyzed artworks in history. But unlike traditional portraits of the time, something about this one feels different. Most paintings show their subjects in formal poses, but here, Giovanni Arnolfini and his wife stand in an almost sacred stillness. Look at their hands. The man holds hers gently, as if making a vow. But the woman, her expression is almost lifeless. And then there's the mirror. A mirror that doesn't just reflect the couple, but reveals two hidden figures standing in the doorway. And above it, an inscription in Latin. Johannes van Eyck was here, 1434. But why? Was he simply documenting a moment? Or leaving a hidden message? In the early 15th century, the city of Bruges was a thriving hub of trade and culture, a place where merchants, nobles, and artists crossed paths in the heart of the Duchy of Burgundy. Among these merchants was Giovanni di Niccolao Arnolfini, a wealthy Italian trader dealing in luxury goods like silk and dyes. Though originally from Lucca, Italy, Arnolfini had built his fortune in Bruges, a city where art and commerce flourished under the rule of Duke Philip the Good. It was here, in this world of wealth and power, that Jan van Eyck, the most celebrated painter of his time, was commissioned to capture a moment that would become one of the most enigmatic paintings in history. In 1434, Van Eyck painted the Arnolfini Portrait, a masterpiece unlike anything that had come before it, a simple domestic scene, or something far more mysterious. A marriage, a contract, a memorial. To this day, art historians still debate its meaning, but one thing is certain: this is no ordinary portrait. For centuries, historians have debated what this scene actually represents. Art historian Erwin Panofsky believed this was a wedding contract, an official document painted in oil. In the 15th century, a couple could legally marry by simply declaring their vows in front of witnesses. And here, we have two figures reflected in the mirror, the witnesses. Van Eyck's signature above them, a certification of the event. But if this is a wedding, why does the woman seem ghostly? Margaret Koster proposed a darker theory. She believes the woman was already dead when this was painted. The evidence? The single burning candle above the man, and the extinguished candle above the woman. The religious scenes surrounding the mirror. On his side, the life of Christ. On hers, his death and resurrection. A man still living, and a woman already gone. Her pose, mistaken for pregnancy, is the fashion of the time. But if she did die in childbirth, does this explain why Saint Margaret, the patron saint of pregnancy, stands carved on the bedpost? Like all great mysteries, the devil is in the details. At the center of the painting, a convex mirror expands the space beyond the room, revealing two figures unseen by the couple. The scenes, painted around its edge, depict the Passion of Christ, possibly symbolizing divine witness. A spotless mirror was also a symbol of Mary's purity. Is this a religious message, or something more personal? The small dog at their feet is often said to represent fidelity, but some historians argue it symbolizes lust, a hidden reference to an arranged marriage where love was absent. Unlike the couple, the dog stares directly at us, as if it knows something we don't. The oranges near the windows symbolize wealth. They were rare and expensive in Bruges. But in Italy, oranges symbolized marriage, and even the lost innocence of Eden. So, what are they really telling us?